All right, hello again, my video game design students. I'm here to show you a project I've been working on, started this weekend. Um, as you know, we're finishing out the semester um, online, and for a fill for all of you seniors who aren't getting a graduation ceremony, it's kind of cruddy, so I decided to try to make a virtual graduation for you. Um, and you can also see a little bit of my process of how I've been working on it. It's not done yet. I'm still just kind of putting pieces in place. But let's take a look at it. So I started off with a with Google Maps because I thought that'd be a good way to see the shape of the school. I actually just went to Google Earth, sorry, not Google Maps. And then I found Gahr, and I don't know if you've used Google Earth before, but you can zoom in and you can double click this little icon and you can use that to then rotate and look around. And if you look, this is supposed to be Gahr. It's kind of 3D. And I thought this will be good to give me a sense of where everything's at. So the idea is it's gonna be a first person game where you're walking around and it's graduation simulator 2020 basically. So I took some screenshots of this for reference and I decided to do an overhead picture because then that could be like a map basically, and I'm just gonna lay out all the pieces. So I took a screenshot of this and I brought that into Unity over here. Okay, so here's Unity. And for those of you in my intro class, we haven't really had a chance to go over Unity as much, but hopefully this will help to at least give you an idea of how it works. Okay, so I brought in the map, and first thing I did was add some cubes to kind of what we call gray box this scene. So I thought, okay, let's put the stands in, because that's kind of like the first thing you usually see, or like one of the biggest, most noticeable things. So with that, I thought, okay, you can kind of see where it's at, and then I put in a first-person controller. I already put the music in too, so you can kind of hear that, but you can see here, okay, I'm on the track, and this way I can tell, is it a good size? Should I make it bigger? Should I make it smaller? And I'm not going to make it like 1-to-1 scale, where it's like you're walking around in the same size, but, I still want you to feel like you're kind of small, not that you're a giant in it. Okay, after I did that, let's see, I added the goalposts. Let's see, oh, here's the level so far. Wow. Okay. Um, So you can see here, I took the cubes and I replaced those with a little bit better of a shape in Blender. I'm going to redo it so it looks more accurate for the stands. For the people, this is just like an image that I added here. It's scrolling kind of weird from this Unity quirk, but I added the image of a crowd and I just repeated it over and over again, and I blurred it so you can't really see who's there. I made some trees in Blender. You can see those. Using cylinders and cones, and here's a cylinder and a sphere that I like stretched out a little bit. The stadium lights I need to redo, but for now it's a cylinder and a cone, or not a cone, a cube. Okay, here's the stage. So I took that map, you can still kind of see it here, and I just started adding pieces to it. This one here, for example, the track. I did that in Photopea. I just brought in the image, the Google Map image, and then I just started like drawing shapes over it and coloring it in. So that way I had a cleaner version of it. Not perfect, but it gives you a better feel for when you're in there. Okay. I found a image of the football lines. So I added those, and then I made it kind of transparent so it doesn't look so bright and distracting. Over here you can see I have some chairs, so I modeled these in Blender as well. I just modeled one, obviously, and then I repeated it a whole bunch of times. Here's the stage. I'm not done with everything yet, but you can see all the different pieces. These are cylinders. This is a cube. I found this flag online. It was royalty free, meaning you're free to use it in any project. So I used that, and then I added the California flag and the US flag. to it for the texture. I made this in Blender, just the stair. So actually what happened too is I had some reference photos that I look at. So I don't just like make all this up. I look at a photo. Let me see if I can find it actually. I think it's this one here. So this is like from a 2014 YouTube video that someone put online. So I was like, cool, this kind of gives me an idea of what you can see here, what that looks like. So I copied that, copied the pillars, copied the stage and everything. So you can see how that's coming together. Okay. What else? I added this fence because I feel like the fence is kind of what helps. I mean, one, it's there, but then two, when you play, it kind of keeps you from like being able to walk around Gahr. I'm gonna go check out my locker and go check out Mr. Q's class. So instead, you're just trapped inside of this area for now. Okay. Anything else? Let's see. I added some celebration stuff. I'll do another video just so I can show you my Blender files so you can see how I modeled some of the stuff. But here's some 2020 balloons that I modeled. Those came out pretty sweet. What else? Oh, the gym and the locker room. I put that back there. So when you're here at the track, you can kind of see those parts. And then one more thing I'll show you so far. Oh, here's where it looks like when you're playing. I haven't come up with like the exact gameplay flow of what you're gonna do in it, but I have some fun ideas, especially for you seniors. I want to have this be a nice treat for you. But right now I do have it where you can click and throw your hat. I don't know if I'll let you throw all the hats, but you can. We did it! Congratulations, class of 2020! Yay! Okay, that's it for now. I'll show you more later, but it's really coming along. I'm really excited about it, and excited for you to see the rest of it. All right, have a good day.